What's up, everyone? Welcome back for another weekly recap. So, this was not a good week at all. There was no news on Monday or Tuesday. There was some news on Wednesday, but it wasn't good enough to keep the momentum there. I don't think there was news on Thursday and Friday. There wasn't enough momentum to keep it going again. But I'm just trying to stay with the trend. The price is well above the moving averages on multiple time frames. Now, I did end up switching back to the NASDAQ only because I stopped trading it when the VIX was well above 20. The volatility was just too much for me to risk at the time. But now that it's back around 16, 17, I thought giving it a shot again. And I have done some back testing with the same strategy, and it was working pretty good. But this week was kind of frustrating only because it seems like I'm getting different results now from what I was getting when I was back testing it. It could just be, because there wasn't much news in the beginning of the week, and, maybe just this week wasn't good, but this was one of my worst weeks. So I'm probably just going to go back and stick with the Dow. Make sure that I got my buy orders or sell orders out a minute or two before the candle closes. Because a lot of the times we've got news that comes out at 9:45 or at 10 o'clock. So you may not have enough reaction time to get your order where you want. And you don't want to be risking a bunch of extra points because your entry was really bad. So I'm hoping this next week will be a little bit better and we can get some green trades on the board. So that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week.